Wall Street analysts think Canoo GOEV is a good investment, is it? When deciding whether to buy, sell, or hold a stock, investors often rely on analyst recommendations. Media reports about rating changes by these brokerage-firm-employed or sell-side analysts often influence a stock's price. But are they really important? Before we discuss the reliability of brokerage recommendations and how to use them to your advantage, let's see what these Wall Street heavyweights think about Canoo Inc. GOEV. Canoo currently has an average brokerage recommendation ABR of 1.29 on a scale of 1 to 5 strong buy to strong sell, calculated based on the actual recommendations buy, hold, sell, etc., made by 7 brokerage firms. An ABR of 1.29 approximates between strong buy and buy. Of the 7 recommendations that derive the current ABR, 6 are strong buy, representing 85.7% of all recommendations. The ABR suggests buying Canoo, but making an investment decision solely on the basis of this information might not be a good idea. According to several studies, brokerage recommendations have little to no success guiding investors to choose stocks with the most potential for price appreciation. Do you wonder why? As a result of the vested interest of brokerage firms in a stock they cover, their analysts tend to rate it with a strong positive bias. According to our research, brokerage firms assign 5 strong buy recommendations for every strong sell recommendation. This means that the interests of these institutions are not always aligned with those of retail investors, giving little insight into the direction of a stock's future price movement. It would therefore be best to use this information to validate your own analysis, or a tool that has proven to be highly effective at predicting stock price movements. Zacks Rank, our proprietary stock rating tool with an impressive externally audited track record, categorizes stocks into 5 groups, ranging from Zacks Rank number 1 strong buy to Zacks Rank number 5 strong sell, and is an effective indicator of a stock's price performance in the near future. Therefore, using the ABR to validate the Zacks Rank could be an efficient way of making a profitable investment decision. ABR should not be confused with Zacks Rank. Although both Zacks Rank and ABR are displayed in a range of 1-5, they are different measures altogether. Broker recommendations are the sole basis for calculating the ABR, which is typically displayed in decimals such as 1.28. The Zacks Rank, on the other hand, is a quantitative model designed to harness the power of earnings estimate revisions. It is displayed in whole numbers, 1 to 5. It has been and continues to be the case that analysts employed by brokerage firms are overly optimistic with their recommendations. Because of their employers' vested interests, these analysts issue more favorable ratings than their research would support, misguiding investors far more often than helping them. On the other hand, earnings estimate revisions are at the core of the Zacks Rank, and empirical research shows a strong correlation between trends in earnings estimate revisions and near-term stock price movements. In addition, the different Zacks Rank grades are applied proportionately to all stocks, for which brokerage analysts provide current year earnings estimates. In other words, this tool always maintains a balance among its 5 ranks. Another key difference between the ABR and Zacks Rank is freshness. The ABR is not necessarily up to date when you look at it, but since brokerage analysts keep revising their earnings estimates to account for a company's changing business trends, and their actions get reflected in the Zacks Rank quickly enough, it is always timely in indicating future price movements. Is GOEV worth investing in? Looking at the earnings estimate revisions for Canoo, the Zacks consensus estimate for the current year has increased 2.1% over the past month to $371. Analysts' growing optimism over the company's earnings prospects, as indicated by strong agreement among them in revising EPS estimates higher, could be a legitimate reason for the stock to soar in the